Hi lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos and leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's dive into this video. So lovelies, I came across this heartbreaking video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys. This is actually a wake-up call to the women entirely, especially black women. I'm just gonna roll the clip as some of the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright lovelies, let's dive.
This woman's name was Jade Benning, and she died on her 25th birthday because her boyfriend poisoned her because he did not want to be a father. He went to visit her at her apartment and made her a drink and put liquid into that drink and then gave it to her. Her last words were, "My drink tastes funny." He then called 911 and told them that she was having an allergic reaction. She was 5 months pregnant at the time of her death. Young ladies, I know this might be the happiest time of your life, but you are in danger. These men do not want to be fathers. They don't want that responsibility. Rest in peace to Jade and her unborn baby. If you are an older woman and you have access to younger women, please pull them aside and tell them what life is really, really like.
Now, I just saw the story about this Tennessee Titan scout by the name of Blaze Taylor. Now, Blaze Taylor is being accused of spiking his girlfriend's drink, which caused her unaliving and the unaliving of their child. Now, I do have a clip from his bail hearing, and check out what her best friend had to say.
An emotional Unæ.Lì.Ve Jackson faced the courtroom Thursday, remembering her lifelong best friend, Jade Benning.
And as I'm talking to her, she was not necessarily responding back to me.
As new details come out in the case of Blaze Taylor, the man arrested in connection with the deaths of Jade and their unborn child.
And as she was saying, my drink tasted funny, I can't even walk straight, you did this so something could happen to the baby.
The night in February Jade went to the hospital, her best friend told the judge she got a phone call and overheard Jade and Blaze in conversation.
She started to say, you did this to me. You put something in my drink. I knew my drink tasted funny. I was like, Jade. She stopped responding.
Now, after their best friend had spoke, the homicide detective had took this witness stand in the bond hearing for Blaze Taylor, and he stated that it looked like some cleanup had been done when he got there. Now, when the prosecutor, who's currently covering this case, got up to speak to the judge, and she stated that they had never seen a case like this in their county. The prosecutor also stated that it did seem premeditated because when Blaze, the guy, and Jade had ended up at the hospital because her parents told him, call the hospital, and they asked him when he got on the phone with her parents, what happened to her? He told them it was COVID. This is Blaze's attorney, and she stated that there wasn't enough evidence to even hold him for a bond, he should be held without bond or have a lowered bond or something of that nature. And the judge stated that he couldn't decide at the time. So on May 9th, they're going to be back in court to determine if he's going to get a bond. Blaze is facing 2 counts of premeditated unaliving, and he's still currently sitting in jail, and we don't know until May 9th if he's going to get a bond. But this story seems really interesting, so I'm going to keep you guys posted.
Before Jade Benning and her unborn child lost their lives, Jade was on the phone with her best friend. She told her her drink tasted funny. Now, Blaze Taylor, reportedly the father of Jade's unborn child, has just been arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Prosecutors are seeking a life sentence, stating Blaze Taylor fatally poisoned his pregnant girlfriend. On February 25th, 2023, Blaze Taylor, a former CFB player and Titan scout, went over to his pregnant girlfriend Jade's apartment. Blaze briefly meets Jade's best friend before the friend leaves, texting Jade for the rest of the day. The friend says she suddenly gets a strange phone call from Jade. The friend said Jade sounded out of it and she could hear Jade's and Blaze's conversation in the background. Jade was saying to him, "You did this to me. I knew my drink tasted funny." She said she couldn't even walk before the phone got disconnected. The friend immediately calls Jade back, but Blaze answers the phone and he tells her, "I didn't do anything." Then Blaze calls 911 and says he needs help. His girlfriend had an allergic reaction. Jade was taken to the hospital. Her unborn baby died almost immediately. Jade passed away in the hospital a few days later. A year later, in March of 2024, Blaze Taylor was arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder.
In custody tonight, charged with the murder of his pregnant girlfriend. U.S. Marshals arresting Blaze Taylor in Utah earlier this week. He's accused of poisoning his girlfriend, Jade Benning, while the two lived in Tennessee last March. Benning was 5 months pregnant. Investigators say Taylor took her to the hospital for an allergic reaction. Those investigators later determined that reaction came from a deliberate act by Taylor. He now faces 2 counts of first-degree murder and will have to return to Nashville to stand trial.
Like, seriously, lovelies, who actually give birth to some of these men? Who give birth to some of these monsters calling themselves men? Like, even if you don't want, even if you don't want a child from a woman, even if you don't want to have anything to do with, your woman or even your, infant, the best thing you could do was to just walk away and leave them alone. Was to just leave them alone. Why would you go to this extent? Why would you want to end life of an innocent, growing inside of her? Like, when I saw this video, I just realized that women need advocacy. Like, women are the ones suffering. Women will be the ones to be projected to so many things. They will also be like, what is it that this lady have done to deserve this? What is it that the fruits growing inside of her have actually done to deserve this? Like, guys, come to think of it, he really took it too far. No matter what, you do not have a right to actually, do this. You do not. Women, we really need to be very careful. Especially, maybe you are dating. I am not saying that all guys are like this, all men are like this, maybe many of them, but there are some who is just, covered with their cute faces. You see a cute person, but you wouldn't know what is behind this cute face. Like, how could you possibly, live someone that you actually lay with, someone that is carrying your seed, like your seed? She didn't force you. Somebody you laid with, somebody you planted your seed in, and you think that doing such a thing to this person, you are gonna be free. Even like, you think that you are gonna have rest of mind. How can you unalive your seed? 5 months pregnant has already turned to a human. Like, seriously, how can people be so cruel? Like, women, if you're actually dating, if you're going out with someone, be he who, no matter who this person is, you should be very, very careful. And this is also a wake-up call. In case you become a baby mama, or maybe you get impregnated, and you need to be very careful. I know pregnancy comes with a lot of excitement, You feel that your partner is so happy. Like, women, we love babies. We love it. But how are you sure that the way you are so happy for yourself, this is the same energy your partner has? Like, this is something that is unthinkable. I can't even imagine, someone being pregnant and trying to be very careful with the person that actually impregnated you. Like, this is so absurd. How could you stoop so low to erase your own truth? Did you ever think if your own mama that gave birth to you, or you were erased as well? Like, seriously, people would just go ahead and do things without even thinking twice. The other day, I posted a video of a pan-colored person that actually unalive, was it 19-year-old? They actually met online. One thing led to the other. She was lured. I don't know what really happened, and he actually dismantled her. And that was it. Women are always the ones that are victims. Like, even if you don't want to take maybe responsibility of getting someone pregnant, the best thing you could do was to just leave the person alone. Maybe you can even block the person instead of doing this despicable act. This is pure wickedness. I keep on imagining how do you even sleep and wake up and realize that you have actually done something this terrible? How do you feel? This actually happened and he's just getting, convicted now. Like, seriously, lovelies. Women, we need to be very careful out there. We need to be very careful. There's no point even fighting ourselves or trying to but we just need to be there for each other. So if this lady didn't actually put a call through her friend, nobody would have even known what happened. Like, seriously. So even if you're dating whoever you're dating, I know that it's not even everyone that is like this, but at a second thought, you have to do that with your head. Men actually date with or love with their head, but women, we do that with our heart, and this is where it hurts. I can't even imagine what she was feeling for her last. This is really heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking. Anyways, lovelies, when I saw this video, I just decided to put it up here because who knows, we might end up, saving some people. You don't know who you might save. You don't know who will, hear this thing that just happened, and you might even save someone, or even tell or encourage somebody to be very careful. I saw this video. I actually learned something from it. I actually learned that even our younger ones that is growing up, we need to sit them down and talk to them and actually let them understand that this word, even the person you think that you trust might betray you. Even the person you think that you are in love with might actually be the person that actually betrayed you. So this is what I learned from this video. That was why I decided to put it up here, so that you can actually educate our younger ones, because they don't know. Anyways, lovelies, please like this video, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, And I will see you lovelies when I upload the next. If you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Don't forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.